Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Auto World Squarebody Chevy video. And today we're going to take a look at these Fink trucks. These are limited runs. As you can see, they were made as convention pieces for the Diecast Supercon in Las Vegas of 2021. You could ask me about the convention. I honestly have no clue. It'd be awesome to attend these conventions and stuff like that, but, guys got to work. Guy can't just spend money on, airplane tickets all the time and going to conventions and spending money in a hotel and all that stuff. Believe me, I spend enough on this hobby right from where I'm at. But anyway, these I got from Surplus Goodies. So check him out if you're interested in a set of these. I think he should still have some left. If he doesn't, there's a few other hobby dealers that will likely have them. So definitely, you can search for them on eBay. You'll find them that way. If you've been on Facebook and stuff like that, maybe Auto World Collector group on Facebook and stuff like that, you'll be able to find them. I mean, they're out there. They're limited, but they're not like extremely limited. 4,992 pieces of that one right there. So, in the realm of like these hobby exclusive Squarebody Chevys, they're not quite as limited as we've seen. This other one is 2496, so the lifted one is a little bit more limited than the other one. But anyway, very, very cool. The artwork's rad. We're going to get into that in just a moment. So basically, these are House of Cars exclusive, I guess is what I would call them. House of Cars, if you're not familiar with them, they're on Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah, they also each have their own Ultra Red. So with this one being $49.92, I'm guessing that there's 104 Ultra Reds of this one, and then the other one being the $24.96 is likely there's going to be 52 Ultra Reds of that one. And those are going to be expensive, no doubt. I don't have either one. I would love to add them to my collection. I think it's going to be pretty tough to get them. We'll see what happens here as time goes on. But yeah, Surplus Goodies has had them, both of these, on his eBay store, and just as an auction, and they went for quite a bit of money. I think they might even be still active, but wow. Yeah, I mean, you're talking paying, I don't know. It was like, I'm trying to think of what it was. Once it gets over 150, I'm just like, okay, yeah, what? That's crazy. Yeah, so they're going to be expensive. The regular ones are not that cheap either, but again, they're limited. They're Chevys. They're Fink Chevys. They're going to be popular, and as a result, it's not a bad investment to make if you're an Auto World collector or a Squarebody Chevy collector. And we're going to get into them. But before we go ahead and get into them, I just want to take a quick rundown. It's going to be very, very, very quick and brief, and I didn't prepare too much for it. But it's not the first time that we've seen the Fink livery on a Squarebody. This was the first time for Weekend of Wheels. And I believe these were actually put together by CS Customs, Chris Stangler. It's got the old style base on it without the 3 rivets. So Fink, they came out with 2 models. There was this one and then this black one. This black one would be one of my favorites. The only thing that's the issue is it has that Weekend of Wheels, graphic on the roof. I guess if you took pictures of it without seeing the roof, it looks really fantastic in just this blacked out livery. I kind of wish it didn't have that. Of course, I'm going to keep that on there. I'm not going to try to customize it or anything like that. These were very limited. I think these might have been limited to like the 1200 range in each one, like the 1248 for each one of these pieces. And then I think the Ultra Red was only limited to 52 pieces. If I recall correctly, I may be wrong, but I've done a video on them. But I do have the Ultra Red of this one, and it does look pretty awesome. I mean, where white tires work, this would be an Ultra Red where the white tires do work. And speaking of that, I believe the Ultra Reds for these have white tires. I think both of them do. I'm pretty sure they do. And then, of course, we've seen the Rat Fink licensing be used recently on a Miho exclusive. I think these were both limited to, like, I don't know, 4,800 pieces or something like that. Not as limited. But the M&J Toys exclusives usually aren't quite as limited as you'll see from some more independent, I guess, hobby dealers. They're pretty cool. They're not bad. These each have their own Ultra Red as well. They got the Rat Fink thing on the hood, as do the Weekend Wheels ones. Well, these two do. This one does not. This one also, it's hard to notice, but it's got like that rust livery kind of thing on it too. Anyway, so pretty cool. The wheels on this one are rad. But yeah, I've shown those in a previous video. But let's go ahead and get into these here. I guess we'll start with the one that's not as limited. We'll take a quick look at the card art. And by the way, I got these from Surplus, but these are not the ones from Surplus. Just to be clear, the only reason why I want to say that is because the card is damaged on this one, and that's the only reason why I'm opening this one. I got both of these have damaged cards, and the reason why that is because my buddy Diecast actually ordered a set of these from a different hobby dealer, and the package got delivered to the wrong house. No fault of the hobby dealer, but it was some old dude, and he opened the box, and I think he honestly, I mean, the package looked like it had been through hell, honestly, and I don't know if that's a fault of the post office or whatever, but it got delivered to the wrong address. And the guy found my address based on the packing slip on the inside of the box, not even the one on the outside. So he found it, delivered them. The packaging is damaged. There's creases in all this. The ones that Surplus sent me were in pristine condition. He packs really well, and they had absolutely no issues. I just wanted to say that just because in case you notice there's creasing in the package. It's not a fault of my boy Jimmy at Surplus, okay? So he packs really well. There was no damage to that package. These ones have issues, and I'm opening these right away, so I figured I would get the bad cards out of the way. Just in case my buddy Diecast in Romania decides to keep his carded. I don't know. He wants them carded shipped to him, so I don't know what he's going to do. So I just decided to, take one for the team, I guess. But, whatever. I'm a loose collector. It doesn't matter. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek around the packaging. The card art looks absolutely amazing. And it is the same designer that did the card art for the J-Card Diecast exclusives recently. That is the Nuclear Minds Designs. And he definitely does a fantastic job. You can check him out on Instagram. Very cool stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. I love the little, lens flare right there. Just looks really cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to open this up right away and take a peek. And that just popped right off, which I figured it was going to. And let's take a look. And really cool. All right, so I don't really get the whole Rat Fink thing and why it's super cool. I mean, I know, whatever. I like more basic designs on trucks than Rat Fink stuff. But I gotta say, the busy little artwork and stuff, I mean, it does look really nice. Again, you got the Supercon thing on the roof of the vehicle, which maybe I could do without. It's got gold rims. Those look really awesome. 3 rivet base. It's the lowered stance with the custom wheels. Rolls good. Hood opens. And I think these are the 70. No, they're not the 73. I think these are the what are they? You should know based on the grill. I don't think they're the 73 though. The 73 I think had the this style grill. Anyway, you Squarebody aficionados will probably know and tell me. The license plate, by the way, is DP&M, and that is significant. That was CJ at House of Cars did an auction for who wanted to have the naming rights, basically, to the license plate. And the person that won was Tony. I'm going to butcher your last name, but Tony Quinner. I'm not really sure. But he has an eBay store, and he's actually friends with Jimmy at Surplus Goodies. And he has an eBay store, Diecast Products and More. And that's why it says DP and M on the license plate. So that is pretty cool. So he did like this auction on a Facebook Live to have naming rights to the plate. The guy was kind of debating on what he should do with the plate, and he ended up using his initials for his business. So I will put a link, actually. I'll put a link in the description of this video, both to Surplus Goodies eBay store, and then I will also put one to Diecast Products and More eBay store. And the funny thing is I actually got a package from Diecast Products and More. Not for me, it was something that Diecastrum had ordered, and it turns out I just got a box from him, and I thought that was hilarious because I saw that a package was coming from Pooler, Georgia, which is where Surplus Goodies ships from. And I'm like, what the heck? Did he ship me? I didn't think I ordered anything from eBay, and it was an eBay package. And it turned out it was actually from Diecast Products and More. It was I think it was like an M2 chase or something. I'm not sure what it was. Diecastrum orders a ton of stuff to my house. But anyway, that's what it was. Ed Roth, Rat Fink. Looks really good. The gold rims are a really cool touch. And I think it's just it's a nice looking truck. And again, they're not as limited as some of the other hobby exclusives, but they are limited enough where this is going to be a difficult piece to attain later on in your collecting career, especially people that are starting out now, or people that are trying to catch up later. It's going to be tough to get this piece eventually. Within a year, it's going to be a tough one to grab. I mean, already these Weekend at Wheels one, I think these are pretty tough yet to grab. You know, these obviously aren't yet because they just came out, but they probably will end up being too, and this will end up definitely being a tough one to grab. So, Diecast Supercon, Las Vegas. Pretty cool. All right, the one I was actually more excited about, of course, though, was the lifted variety of this truck, and it's more limited at $24.96. Again, killer card art, just looks fantastic from Nuclear Minds Design, and just a spectacular looking piece in black. You can take a look at the back real quick as well. You can see when these were produced. I love that they put the dates on there. The dates actually on the chassis of the car as well. So this is 11/25/2020. That's when this was actually made. There's a born on date, which is kind of nice. Kind of cool. I wish they'd print it like slightly larger so you could read it, but the base is very detailed, so it's kind of hard to, you don't really have a lot of room to print. So anyway, let's go open this up. And I think this also has the DP&M plate. Yeah, it does. All right. So shout out to Tony. He actually sent me an email. Super nice guy. He must have been talking with Jimmy and knowing I was going to get these trucks and knowing I was going to do a video, and then he just said, hey, just to let you know, this is my eBay store that's on this plate, which I'm glad he let me know that because I love having little extra tidbits of information, and it helps him out too to mention his eBay store in the video. So it's kind of a win-win situation there, and I'm a fan of that, and that's cool. So look at this thing, the lifted. I like the lifted truck. There have been some people that have, said that solid die-cast base looks a little weird. And I get that, but I'm glad they didn't put plastic pieces in there like Greenlight does. I mean, the Greenlight one looks good. It's plastic stuff. They had to make this out of metal, and I'm glad they stuck with their philosophy for cars and made this thing out of metal. I mean, I get it. It's like the solid big chunk of metal, but I don't think it really detracts from the model all that much. Maybe it would be beneficial to paint the base black. Just so when you look at it from the side, you don't see that really. It's all just black. Maybe that would look better. I don't know, but I don't care. I do like it quite a bit. So this one basically has the same graphic design as the white one. It appears to be identical. However, of course, it's on a black background, And it is on the lifted version of the truck. You got BF Goodrich tires, mud terrain, yeah. TAs, yeah. All right. So really, really cool. So there you go. There's the latest pair of Rat Fink trucks, and again, this is the Diecast Supercon, Las Vegas. Shout out to House of Cars. Of course, Surplus Goodies, and of course, Diecast products and more, which I will put so check out the description for the of the video. I will put some eBay links in there, just to let you guys know where to go to buy from these fellows if you want to. You know Jimmy provides amazing customer service. I've said it 100 times over. He's one of the best hobby dealers out there. I don't understand honestly how he gets it done, because I've tried to sell diecast before, not like in that type, but on my own Facebook page and stuff like that, and man, it's a lot of work, and you gotta have time to do that. So I have no idea. He's got a day job. How's he do it? I don't know. It's a struggle. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching another video. Hopefully you enjoy these trucks. Let me know if you guys are going to pick these up. Be honest about it. Are you guys excited about these? Are you not excited about these? Which one of the two do you like better? How do you feel about the Rat Fink livery being on any of these trucks? What do you guys think? This is stuff that you're going to try to add to your collection. I know the Ultra Reds are going to be very, very difficult to add for anyone, and that's understandable. Honestly, your least expensive one is probably going to be to try to find the Ultra Reds for these, and they're not going to be cheap. So the pain is real for me trying to be an auto world completionist, I'll tell you that much. All right, so thank you guys very much again for watching. Have yourself an excellent day. See you in the next one.